Hey my friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Huck, and today we're going to talk about a beloved little movie called The NeverEnding Story. Imprint Films is about to do a real humdinger of a release on this film. It's going to be like filled with swag and lots of cuts and all kinds of good stuff, but it comes with a hefty price tag. So we're going to look at what you get for all this and compare it to similar releases that I have in my collection and see if it's worth that price. So stick around. Okay, let's start off just by checking out the release of The NeverEnding Story. And when I go to use prices, I'm going to use Orbit DVD for the price for The NeverEnding Story. I'm sure it's other places too with varying prices, but we're going to go with that one where the price is currently $174.99, as you can see here. So let's take a look. What do you get for this price? All right, well, check this out. So this is a 5-disc set. So you are getting a lot of value for your money here. But look at this. So disc number 1 is the theatrical cut on 4K. It's got new Dolby Vision, audio commentaries. Disc number 2 is the same one, the theatrical cut, but it's on Blu-ray. But you do get a whole bunch of good stuff. You got the audio commentaries, new Finding Fantasia, adapting the NeverEnding Story, new No Boundaries, Imagineering the NeverEnding Story, new Flights of Fantasy inside the scores of the NeverEnding Story, reimagining the NeverEnding Story featurette, the making of the NeverEnding Story, restoration featurette, a World of Fantasies feature documentary, theatrical trailer, and NeverEnding Story music video by Lamal. So you can see just these first 2 discs are quite loaded and of value all unto itself. Now, let's look at the other 3 discs and see what comes with that. All right, so here you go. On disc 3, you get the German extended cut on 4K, so that's nice. And on disc number 4, the same thing, German extended cut on Blu-ray. And disc number 5 is the Life After NeverEnding Story, the 2024 feature-length documentary, which has over 70 minutes of deleted and extended scenes, Once Upon a Time in Treviso featurette, and a trailer. So for me, on this set, so I don't really care so much about the 2 German extended cuts. You're getting a lot of repeats when it comes to that. So you're getting 2 4Ks, theatrical cut in German, and 2 Blu-rays, theatrical cut in German. So it's a little bit of repeating going on. It's when you dive into all these great bonus features that you really see the extra goodies. Now the 5th disc, I think, is a really nice value because you get the new documentary. So personally, since you're getting all these deleted scenes, like in that 5th disc, you get over 70 minutes of deleted and extended scenes, which are most likely the things that are found in the German extended cut that you're going to find here on disc number 3 and 4 with the German extended cuts. So as you can see, that's a lot of good stuff, but it's a lot of repeating going on because you get the same theatrical cut, 4K Blu-ray, extended German cut, 4K Blu-ray, and then that 1 bonus disc. So for me, it's like a 3-disc set because I don't care so much about the extra 4K Blu-ray of the German extended thing, because on that 5th disc, you do get, like it says, deleted scenes and extended scenes. Those are the things most likely found in the German cut. And I'm not going to sit down and watch the German cut and try to figure out like, oh, did I get 2 more minutes of this, or 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there? I don't know. I just don't think like that looks like value. It looks like you're fattening up the product, but it really just, I feel like you don't really need those in there. Maybe if you release this as a German cut, or you're, for them, that's cool because Germans get a lot of great movie releases we never get. So, but for me, it's all about that theatrical cut on 4K Blu-ray and the bonus disc. Now, let's look at all the other goodies that come with this set. Now, as you can see, this release is really special. It does come chock full, y'all. It's a banger here. This strictly limited replica storybook packaging, it's crafted in high-quality leatherette adorned with an iconic Aurine emblem, die-cast metallic ornamentation, red and blue ribbons, gold foil stamping, and embossed detailing exactly as you see in the film. And it's magnetically sealed to ensure that it stays closed, which reminds me of another company that does that sort of thing, Vinegar Syndrome, with their little magnetic releases. But we'll get back to that in just a second. All right, let's keep moving on. You also get here an A4 reproduction of the original 1984 press kit, a full color laminated folded print of the original poster, reprints of the original 8 lobby cards on cardstock housed in a nice glossy display folder, and a 3D lenticular hard case housing all 5 discs. So you are getting all of this. However, it comes at a hefty price of $174.99 currently here on Orbit DVD. So that's a nice collection. It's going to be a limited printing. Do you love this movie enough to spend $175? Now, I love a lot of my favorite movies, and I try to put myself in the position of, now, if this is one of my favorites, say some of my top 5s would be like Back to the Future, Rocky, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Superman the movie. So I look at this and go, would I pay this much for one movie? It's really just one movie. It's not a big collection. So let's do a little comparison, shall we? First of all, we're going to show you certain things I have in my collection. Now, there are things from like Second Sight and people like that that have really chunky boxes, but I don't have any of those. So I'm just going to show you some of the ones I have and then show you what you get for them. Now, first up here is the Star Trek The Motion Picture Director's Edition, right? So this is a very intriguing looking, packaging here. And this was a little hefty at first, like 88 bucks, I think, when it first came out. But this dropped in price to around $44, although it has climbed back up in price to about $68. And in this collection, you get this really cool Star Trek The Motion Picture Archives booklet, chock full of set photos and essays, a mini poster for this particular release, a sticker sheet with 6 stickers on it, a collection of mini lobby cards, 4 bumper stickers, and the set itself opens up to reveal a schematic of the Enterprise, so as a fan you can see the interior of the ship, and a digital code. Now, the next thing I want to show off is, of course, we brought it up earlier, Vinegar Syndrome's release of Roadhouse, which of course has that nice little magnetic flap that we were talking about. Sweet new artwork, by the way, really good. And of course, patented pull tab, pull that little sucker, and inside you get to check out this super nice book. Always love a good, well-designed booklet, lots of photos and essays in there. Sweet new slip cover, and the movie inside, which of course is also a 3-disc set. Got the Blu-ray there, and then you got another Blu-ray and the 4K. So, Vinegar Syndrome's price point, as you can see right here, check it out, right here on Amazon, is going for about 50 bucks. So, when you use the Vinegar Syndrome site, sometimes the shipping and stuff puts it to about the same price. So this one's $50. So it's like, a third less than that one. You don't get as much stuff in it, but that's why we're doing these little comparisons, just to see, for 50 bucks, new case, magnet, some swag, just to compare. Now, let's move on to the next one I want to show you. Now, if you think Vinegar Syndrome does a cool job, talk about value on this next one, y'all. Check it out. So this is the Universal, Essentials Collection, and they have quite a few of these out, but of course we're going to use Jurassic Park to show you. And the price points for these are only 35 bucks. Now, this particular one has gone up in price since it came out because it's so sought after, but to compare, here's Animal House, also one of the Universal Essentials, and as you can see, it is 35 bucks, which is the price that all of these other Universal Essentials were priced at when they all first came out. And they're just unbelievable. Like, nice hard box, just to give you, an overview. And then look what you get inside. So first of all, you do get the 4K and a Blu-ray. So it's like a 2-disc set, not a massive 3-disc set, but you also get this, as you can see through my head there, a nice still, like a cell from the film. You get this nice making of booklet. There you go. Chock full of photos and all that good stuff. You get these lobby cards / postcards, a little set of those, super nice. And you get a little certificate of authenticity, which is super nice. So you know, when you compare the swag to NeverEnding Story, this comes pretty close. Pretty close. And again, $35. That was easy for me to pull. In fact, I really love this line. I hope Universal keeps doing this. It's a good price point. I mean, nowadays everything's jacking up in price, so if they do this again, they'll probably make all these $50. But, all right, let's take a look at, what am I going to show you next? Okay, I got two more I want to show you. So this next one here is, well, you know, you always come to expect quality from Arrow, and I'm just going to use True Romance. You can grab any Arrow off the shelf, and you'll get great stuff. But I picked this particular one to show you what's a little different about this one, and that is it comes in a steelbook. Right, so you get this nice steelbook, good artwork on both sides, 2-disc set. Okay, you got your 4K and a Blu-ray. And look, similar swag here. So you get like a nice little, it's like a little sticker or tattoo or something like that. And then, hold on. And then you get all these lobby cards, right? So that's a postcard, right? So again, postcard, lobby cards, all these lobby cards. And then a poster. So it's just like a little promotional poster there. So you do get some nice swag in this particular set. Oh, wait, and I also forgot to show you. Can't forget these. I mean, look, you got a big old book in here as well. And, of course, a big double-sided poster. So this one is an excellent comparison to the NeverEnding Story because you get poster, lobby cards, and while you don't get a press kit, you do get this awesome book. So this is a pretty good apples to apples comparison, and you get the movie in a steelbook. And when I got this on sale during the sale, this was $30. What a deal. What a deal. So again, I'm just putting these out there to see what you think. It's like, yes, those are all good values, but I really want this NeverEnding Story, and I'm willing to pay $200 for this one film. Now, before I go, one last comparison. Now, this last one here is one of my favorites of all time, and that is the Argo box from Warner Brothers. Man, this thing got so cheap. If you snagged this off of Hamilton Book, it was $7.50. I got it for $15. It is currently $18.84 on Amazon, and this sucker is loaded. Now, I already have the 4K separately, so I can always just put the 4K in this set if I want. But as it stands, it comes with 2 Blu-rays, and then just a whole bunch of fun little swag. Now, I did an unboxing of this, so if you really want to see the deep dive on it, go check it out. But this is like a hard book, very cool. And then you get this little confidential folder in here. And then inside, it's got all kinds of goodies, y'all. It's got, it's got the badge that, you know, Ben Affleck wears. So, you know, if you want to go as Ben Affleck for Halloween, you know, there you go from Argo. And this is just a couple of posters too. So let me show you. Now, one is see, is this the schematic or is this the movie? Yeah, okay. So this is the movie. So, you know, they had a fake movie poster made. This is the Argo movie poster. So they give you a replica of that, which is super cool. And then there's this poster that takes you around all the places that they went to in the film. And it gives you like this cool little like where they have to go and how they got to get out. And this is really neat. I love this thing. And so for the value, you know, like the book, 2 posters, the badge, and like I said, this sucker's a hard book, y'all. Like just chock full of good stuff. And it also comes in a nice hard box, very much like an Arrow box. So as you can tell, guys, there are lots of good releases similar to this release of the NeverEnding Story, where value is pretty much even. Like I would say so far, like right on par is definitely that True Romance. You're almost getting apples to apples in those 2 releases. But the other ones also show you like a great value you get for those prices. So it's up to you. You guys let me know. Is the NeverEnding Story coming out for you worth that almost $200 price tag to get all those cuts, all those 5 discs, all the swag, and all that good stuff? Let me know if that's for you. For me, that is priced way out of my range. I won't be picking that up, but I know several of you will be, so I'll enjoy watching you unbox that. I will live vicariously through your purchase. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some of mine like this. What are some of the titles that you got that are very similar in release to the NeverEnding Story, filled with swag, multiple discs, and all that good stuff? Share it in the comments below. That's going to do it for today, y'all. Thank you so much for checking out my comparison video of the NeverEnding Story and the value that comes with it. If you are new here and this brought you here, well, thank you for being here. Do me a favor, though. Get down there and hit like, subscribe, smack the bell, leave a comment, and share with all your friends. I really appreciate it. So until the next one, catch you guys later. Thank you to all my Cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a Cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now.